Okay, update on the baffle, the fun part, the most painstaking part of the whole build. 45 up top, or yeah, this is the top because it's thinner up here, and this will be the bottom. And of course the 45 on the back side there. Spin the sucker around. Alright. I need more. I got 5 car garage and just too much stuff in here. But that's basically how it's going to be. It's going to set up like that at a 45. It's the only way I could fit them all. Tried multiple different positions and everything for the box I built, and with an odd number of subwoofers that I always ran into issues where I'd have one on the other side, and I had to have 3 rows. I wanted to do like that, wanted to do that, but unfortunately not enough space for what I wanted, and it would have took me twice as long as what this contraption is. So I got my LEDs ready. Here, I'll show you the dust. Thing looks like it came out of Mad Max, but I got my LEDs ready. But yeah, everything. Yeah, that's a pull pump. The guy's gonna be buying here shortly. Just dust everywhere. Cutting these holes did it. But yeah, they're all perfect, almost perfect. Problem with my router, like you'll see right here, a couple little parts, and there's a couple dig marks like right there. That wasn't my fault. That was the router. I got a hole cutting kit that you can go anywhere. You can go all the way up to like a 70-inch hole if you wanted to. It's a pretty nice setup, and I even bought I think it was like $50 for that piece there. You see it's a little burnt. That's what happens after you cut through so many. But yeah, like this, a little bit of a step. What happened was that bit kept on walking out of my router, and there was nothing I could do about it. I tightened as hard as I could, and you could hear the router actually cracking because I was putting so much force in it, so I'd stop. I didn't want to break my router, not now. If it walked out a little bit and made a little bit of a goof, who cares? This isn't for a customer. This is for me, just for a little $150 challenge. And here's my subwoofers, or I could call them subwoofers, like most people do subwoofers. So I already took another video of that, talking about these, 15 of them. But so I started cutting. The bit would sort of fall down a little bit out of it, a vibration or something. I basically took 3 steps in cutting this. You'd have to lower it down into it, and then do a thing, do one trip around, lower it down more, do another trip around, do another. But I tried just actually doing the whole thing, and that's when I found that bit to really drop out. You're not supposed to do that. I took my time, try not to burn up the bit and whatnot, but it just struggled. The router had more than enough power, but it was just walking out. It was like vibrating out of that. Don't know why. I almost broke my router. I wanted to break it with a hammer. So, but yeah, this is basically it. 45. I tried multiple different ways and nothing added up. With an odd number of subs, that's what you have to kind of deal with. Just waiting to hook it up and put that light in there, then a little see-through window to make sure all the subs are performing as should. I sent the wife to the store to get me speaker wire. I have 2 brand new rolls, and I cannot find it. So I'm going to use 14 gauge just from Walmart. This stuff's alright. It's like $10 or something like that for a roll. I'm not going to spend $300 in speaker wire for this stuff. Hopefully they don't blow up from hearing that. But yeah, that's it so far. Right now I'm getting in the process of screwing all these down in here. And when the wife, after I get all that done, the wife should be back, and I be able to flip it over and solder it down to 1.2 ohm. Hopefully that turns out right from everything. But more updates.